Good morning. It's Miss Ann. Today is April 28th. It's Tuesday. And we are in the middle of our April Showers Bring May Flowers week. And today we're going to learn how to draw rain clouds, which are actually pretty easy to draw. Let me show you some pictures I have of some, I had to move these guys. Rain clouds. This is something I got. Hopefully you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah. I posted this on Class Dojo last night. It's a cloud. It's got a really flat bottom and lots of puffs, lots of half circles. Some of them have some dark in it. The bottom of the cloud is all dark. And then see all this right here? That's rain. We're going to make the rain. And then this is land, some sort of land. So we're going to just kind of color that too. All right. And then I had to show you this. This is kind of funny. Yesterday I drew, our sample. That's that. That's the sample of the what we're going to do today. Let me see if you can see it. Yep, you can. But when I took a picture of it to send to a friend who's a teacher in the school district that I live in, because she's been using my videos too. And I had it on top of this when I took the picture. I just took a picture, and after I looked at it, you could see the dog underneath the clouds. And I thought, oh my God, that's so cool. Have you ever looked at clouds, like not necessarily rain clouds, but fluffy clouds, and seen like shoes or dogs or something in the clouds? Let me show you an example of a well-known artist, N.C. Wyeth. Let me see if I can get this up on this thing. Hopefully this will show up. Yeah, let's see if you can see it. Okay, this is a group of children. They look like they're on a beach of some sort. Yeah, because there's the water. And the cloud that they see in the sky looks like a giant. Now, he painted the giant to make it look, but if you just the shape of the clouds, they saw a giant. So we see lots of things in our clouds if you use your imagination. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to put that there. Okay, so we're going to need, what do we need today? We need paper. Let me get some paper. Let's see. There's a piece of paper. Oh, it's got something on it. We could use that though. It's okay that it's got something on the back of it. And we're going to use a lot of our drawing pencil, just this pencil, because you could see all of this is all just this pencil. The rain is this pencil. The shading is this pencil. So we're going to use a lot of this. We're going to use yellow for the lightning coming down. Let's see, blue for the sky. I'm going to use green. And if we want to draw little people, I drew, actually, if you look at it really closely enough, you can. Let's see, can you see it? That's a little person standing with an umbrella, and that's supposed to be a cat, although you can't really see it with an umbrella. And the umbrella could be any color. I used red, or whatever kind of red I have. I had to find, oh, here's red. No, that's red orange, but we'll use that. Okay, and then the other thing we're going to use that we've never used before, that everybody has, is a paper towel. And I'll show you how we're going to use that. Or a piece of toilet paper, just like one square of, this is like a half a square of a paper towel. And if we were to use toilet paper, just like one square of it, we're going to use that to shade. So let's get started. Move all this out of here. We have a nice piece of paper. You know what? Let me get something The paper that I'm using is really thin, so you can see everything in the back of it. Let me get a piece of paper that doesn't have anything on it. And then, of course, let me get 2 pieces of paper. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is draw lines across the paper. We're going to use the paper this way because we're drawing a landscape. If we were doing a portrait, like this one shows the giant, and they want to show how big the giant looks in the clouds. That it's portrait style, but we're doing a landscape of a long rain cloud. So we're going to go this way. So we're going to use our regular drawing pencil, and we're going to draw lines. Like here's a line right here, and that is going to be the land. So this is all going to be green eventually. Then we're going to draw another line, but it's not going to go all the way to the edge, but it's going to be pretty straight. So let's try to make it as straight as possible. But if it's not perfectly straight, it's okay. Can everybody see that? Let's see. All the way across like that. How's that look? Can you guys see that? Yep. Okay. Now, the best part of clouds are they're just lots of circular. It's a lot of circular motion. And you don't have to say that when you do it. Let me show you another cloud I did. Where is it? I was doing clouds last night. Oh, here's another one. Let's see. Now, this one. Do you see? I kind of made a dog in here. I made the ears. And now that I look at it, it doesn't look that much like a dog. So let's make some circular. We're going to start at the left-hand side. And we're just going to go like this. Circle, circle, circle. And some can go up. Some can be smaller. But they're all half circles. Isn't that easy to draw? Now, doesn't that look like a cloud already? What do you think? Then we're going to draw another group of circles slightly below these groups of circles. So let's do them. My throat is really dry. Thanks. That's good. Good tea. Okay. So we're going to do, and they're not going to be exactly like this. They're going to be different. So we're going to draw here, here, here. How's that look? That looks good. Then we're going to use the side of our pencil, and we're going to shade in between this line and this line. And we're just going to make it a little like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like that. Back and forth. Not all the way up, probably halfway up to the second line. This one's bigger, so it's got more to cover. But just back and forth with your pencil. Your pencil needs to be sharpened to do this, though, because you need a lot of length of pencil showing. And if you go over the line, it's not a big deal. You can see that I'm doing that. That. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put my glasses on. There. Couldn't understand why I couldn't see. Oh, there's that ring coming from my iPad or my tablet, which I don't know why. It's not an alarm. I don't know what it is. This tablet is probably 10 years old. Might be time to get another one. Okay, so now what we're going to do This is the cool part. So you can see all the pencil strokes. I'm going to mush it all together. So we're going to take like a little tip of our paper towel, like that. And we're going to go around in circular motion like that. And look what happens. It gets really nice and... Look at that. Isn't that cool? It just gets all smooth. It's like nice and shaded. I do this a lot when I draw. I use a paper towel or toilet paper, or sometimes I use a rag, but paper towels are the best. So look at that. Oh, it already looks like it's three-dimensional. Then we're going to go maybe a little bit darker in certain places. Just kind of, maybe right here, make it a little darker. A little darker right there. Oh gosh, what's that? What's that sound? Do you hear that? It's a beeping sound. I don't know what they're doing out there. It's not trash day. That was yesterday. All right, let's do a little bit of smoothing. Circular motion, like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, then the bottom half, let's get that rain cloud again. That bottom half of the rain cloud is pretty dark, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to, I always turn my paper this way. It's easier for me to kind of color upside down. What is something there? Everything has stuff on it. I really need to clean this table. I've been saying that for how many weeks though? Oh, I think it's the paper because there's nothing underneath. Oh, saw that. I gotta clean that. Okay. I'm gonna make it much darker than these clouds right here. Just kind of back and forth. Go up a little if you want on some of the clouds that go up farther, like that. Okay, you ready for the paper towel? Okay, and you could use the same tip. So we're just gonna go around like that. Does that look good? Oh, I like that. I like that. Let's make it really dark at the edge. That's really where it's really dark in the picture. And then if we'd like, we could add more circles. And so we'd have 3 lines of circles. So let's see, let's go like that. Maybe over there, and come over here, and come over here, here, here. Oh. How's that look? Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's make this just a little dark on some of it. Let's see. Today is absolutely beautiful. I'm looking outside, and there's not a cloud. Oh, there are some clouds, but they're not rain clouds. It's not supposed to rain today. Just nice. Let's see. Really good. Okay, let's use our paper towel. Just kind of do circular motions work really well. Let's see. Oh, I like that. And let's get this kind of smoothed out. All right. We have our rain cloud. I like that. Okay, so with the rain, let me get my picture that I drew. I've drawn so many pictures. Let's see. So we're going to draw a little bit of lightning coming down. The lightning is going to come down from the sky and it's going to touch the land, because that's what lightning does. It looks for something to land on or to end. So lightning is a line. It's usually like a jagged line, so we could just kind of go like this, like that. And then we're going to do another line like that. How's that look? I think that looks good. And then that's going to be yellow, so I might as well color that. But the clouds, we're going to keep that color. They're basically gray and white. Where's my yellow? Oh, it's up here. It took me a lot. Okay. So we're going to color that yellow. Nice and yellow. We had lightning around where I live last week sometime. It was pretty scary. My whole bedroom lit up. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, to draw the rain, look at that. Do you see? You don't see individual raindrops, and you don't see lines going down. You just see like a mass of gray, because we're really far away. So let's just do that. And how we're going to do that is we'll say, okay, let's say the rain starts here, and then it ends here. Okay. So we're just going to go back and forth with our pencil like that and get a nice gray, not as dark as the bottoms of those clouds, but just a nice gray. And then we're going to use our paper towel and smooth it all out. Oh, I'm getting all picking up all sorts of things. You know what those could be? Those could be birds. Those are officially birds flying. That's what you do. When you draw something or you paint something and something happens, like, oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. You just say, well, I did want that to happen. I wanted to have birds right there. So you just go with it. Use your imagination. Like, what would big splotches look like in the middle of a rain? They could be birds flying for cover. So I got some birds over there. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birds, which I didn't know I had when I started. They just appeared. Okay, so let's use our paper towel. And we could use the same tip. The tip was getting a little weary. Okay, so I'm just going to do the circular motion. Oops, run away. And I could go over the lightning. It's okay. And the birds are still there. I like that. Okay. How's that look? Okay, oops. So now we're gonna let's do the green, the land. We're gonna make it green. It could be, you know, an ocean. It could be anything. I'm just making it land. And oh, I got more stuff under there. Those are what? Let's see. What would those be? They're on the land. They could be little animals. Oh, they're green. Well, let's see. What could they be? That's green. That's an animal. This is getting crazy. I've got too much stuff on here. What I probably need to do is draw on a pad. I'll use this. That's better. Okay. Back and forth, back and forth. And you could, this is not something that you would do with crayons. You certainly couldn't do the clouds with crayons. But you could do the land with crayons, because it's a lot to cover. How's that look? Cool. Then I'm gonna let me show you this again. See how it's darker over here? There looks like there's more rain over here. So let's kind of add a little bit of layer of rain over here. Make it a little darker. And then on this side, make it. And then we're going to use our paper towel. to smooth it all out. Okay. Circle, circular motions. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Okay, now, at the top of the clouds, these are low clouds, it's sky, it's blue sky. I don't know if you've ever flown in a plane, but if you fly through the clouds and you get above the clouds, it's beautiful, it's blue. So let's add some blue sky. And what we had to do, though, is we had to be neat around the clouds. So we're going to go in there and do the edges. And we're going on our side. But then when we go out, we could just, you know, go back and forth, back and forth. But when we get to the edges, we have to be neater. Like this. It's awkward. Like that. And then, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to use the paper towel to smooth this out too. Paper towels I use a lot when I'm going to put these back. When I do a lot of drawing of people's dogs, and I use paper towels to smooth things out a lot, especially the background. Because the background, and you can only do this with pencil, you can't do this with crayon or ink. I do a lot of ink drawings too. But pencil works really well with the paper towel. So it's gonna go, oh, it's getting dull. Okay. Okay, so let's go back, 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 back. And then we're gonna do the edge. Just getting the big parts covered right here. You hear that? It is telling me that it is 8 o'clock, I think. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Hopefully you heard that too. I have a grandfather clock that chimes on the hour. I always know what time it is. I have a watch too, but I like the grandfather clock. Okay. So let's get our paper towel. Now we're not going to use the same edge that we used our other pencil. We're going to use a new edge. So we're going to just fold it and use this edge right here. And we're going to do circular motions like that. See how that gets, it gets really nice and smooth. It's very subtle. Okay, and you can see the pick up the blue. Now, underneath the clouds, I don't know if it's blue. I did blue here, but I don't think that's reality. I don't think underneath the cloud is going to be blue. So let's look at this. Can you see this? Okay, what color is that? That's kind of white. It's a little bit of gray. So we'll make it just a little bit of gray. And how we're going to use gray is just our drawing pencil. So we're not going to make it rain. Just a little bit of gray. Back and forth, really lightly. And we could have a little, it looks like there's a little bit of sun coming through, doesn't there? Yep, oh, there it goes again. The sun is probably behind the cloud. So we could maybe put a little bit of yellow. A little bit of yellow. And then over here, a little bit of gray. Very light gray though. And then maybe a little bit of yellow. Okay, cool, I like this. Okay, Now, if we want to make some people, they will be teeny tiny little people. They're not going to be this big at all. They're not going to be this big. They're going to be teeny tiny. So we're just almost making stick figures. So we want them completely away from the lightning. The people do not want to be near the lightning at all. So we're going to put the people over here. So I'm going to just draw a really little person right here. It's like a little stick figure. And then I'm going to have this arm up. And then I'm going to make an umbrella. What shape is an umbrella? Now, when we did umbrellas yesterday, they were from the bird's eye views. We were looking at it from the sky. But an umbrella, if you look at it from this angle, is a half of a circle. So we're going to make a half a circle like that. And then we're going to color it. What color are we going to color it? Red punches, red comes out. So let's do that. Yeah. I like that. And should we make another person, or should we make, I think I made a cat out there. So let's make a cat. Cats are really small, so we just need a teeny little circle like that. Can you see that teeny little circle? Very small. And then a teeny little circle on there. This is a real simple cat. And then little ears. And then he's got his own umbrella, because of course a cat would have his own umbrella. And what color would the cat's umbrella be? I think red. Because of course if you had a cat and it had an umbrella, it would have a matching umbrella. There. And then we got some birds. You know what? The birds kind of disappeared when we did the back and forth. So let's just put them back in. We're just putting like little dots. And there were some birds over here. And they are racing for cover. All right, so let's see how this looks. I think this looks pretty good. We've got a rain cloud. We did a straight line, and then we did other lines, but we just made lots of circles. Not full circles, like half circles. And then we drew, how many lines did we draw? We drew one. This is one line. This is two. And then this is the third line. So we did 3 lines to create the clouds. We had a line down here for the land, and then we had a line here for the bottom of the cloud, and then of course the lightning. I think this looks great. I'm really excited about it. You can go back in there, make a little darker at certain places. There's not going to be any rain clouds outside today. The weatherman promised that. Gonna be nice and sunny, although it's supposed to be partly cloudy. So there could be clouds, but they're not rain clouds. Okay, all right. Well, I thank you very much for listening, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing rainbows. So we're gonna use all our colors. We're gonna use all the colors of the color wheel. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and red. So everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.